If you're over 60 and lately your knees, your hips, or your hands feel stiffer than they used to, I want you to listen closely for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to share could change how you feel every single morning. Most people believe that aching joints are just a normal part of getting older, something we simply have to live with. But here's what very few people realize. 3 foods that millions of seniors eat every single day may be quietly making that pain worse. And the third one on this list, it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Stay with me all the way to the end, because I'm not just going to tell you what to avoid, I'll also show you exactly what to eat instead to help your body feel lighter, looser, and more comfortable. Let's get into it. First, let's understand something simple. As we age, our joints naturally go through wear and tear. The cushioning between our bones gets thinner, and our bodies become a little more sensitive to something called inflammation. Now, inflammation isn't always bad, it's how your body heals. But when inflammation stays switched on for too long, day after day, it can make joints feel stiff, swollen, and sore. And this is the key part. Certain foods can quietly encourage that ongoing inflammation, while other foods help calm it down. So the question isn't just, how old are my joints? The real question is, what am I feeding them every day? The wonderful news is that this is something you have complete control over, and small changes can add up faster than most people expect. We're going to count down from number 3 up to number 1, the food I'd personally remove first. Let's begin. Number 3, processed meats. I'm talking about bacon, sausages, hot dogs, salami, and those convenient packaged deli slices so many of us keep in the fridge. They're quick, they're tasty, and that's exactly why they're so easy to eat several times a week without thinking about it. Here's the issue. Processed meats are usually very high in sodium and preservatives. That extra salt can cause your body to hold on to water, and that added pressure and puffiness is the last thing tired, sensitive joints need. On top of that, the way these meats are preserved may encourage the kind of low-level inflammation we just talked about. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a sandwich again. What I'm suggesting is a simple swap. Instead of the packaged, processed stuff, try freshly roasted chicken or turkey that you slice yourself. Many people tell me that within just a couple of weeks of making this one change, they start to feel a little less stiff, especially in the mornings. But number 2, this one catches almost everyone by surprise because it's hiding in foods we've been told are perfectly fine. Number 2, added sugar and sugary drinks. And I don't just mean the obvious ones, the sodas, the candy, the pastries. I'm also talking about sweet tea, flavored coffee, and those fruit juices with the word healthy printed right on the label. Here's what's really happening. When we eat too much sugar too often, it can fuel inflammation throughout the entire body. And yes, that includes the tissues around your joints. Over time, a diet high in sugar may leave you feeling more achy and worn down, and many people don't connect the two. But here's the part that really surprises folks. So many products in the grocery store that are labeled low-fat or diet have simply replaced the fat with more sugar to keep them tasting good. So you think you're making the healthy choice, when in reality, you may be getting more sugar than before. My advice? Start turning those packages around and reading the labels. Look for the word sugar and everything that ends in "-ose. You'll be genuinely shocked at where it's hiding, in bread, in sauces, in yogurt, in things you'd never suspect. A simple starting point. Cut back on sweetened drinks first. Swap that afternoon soda or sweet tea for water with a slice of lemon or a warm herbal tea. It's one of the easiest wins there is. Now, number 1. This is the food I would remove first if I were in your shoes, and I promise you, it's sitting in most kitchens in the country right now. Number 1, fried foods and refined cooking oils. Think fried chicken, French fries, potato chips, donuts, and just about anything deep-fried at a restaurant. But it's not only the fried foods themselves, it's often the oils they're cooked in. Many of the cheap, refined vegetable oils used for frying, especially when they're heated to very high temperatures over and over, can promote exactly the kind of inflammation that makes joints feel worse. And because fried foods are everywhere, restaurants, drive-thrus, frozen aisles, most of us are eating them far more often than we realize. Here's the encouraging part. This is also one of the changes people say they feel the fastest. Switching to gentler options like olive oil for your cooking and choosing baked, grilled, or air-fried instead of deep-fried can make a real difference in how your body feels. You don't have to give up flavor to do this. A piece of chicken baked with herbs and a little olive oil can taste every bit as satisfying as the fried version without leaving you feeling heavy and stiff the next day. So those are the big three: processed meats, added sugar, and fried foods. But avoiding foods is only half the story. Let's talk about what to actually put on your plate, because this is where the real magic happens. If you want to support your joints in a gentle, natural way, here are the foods to reach for. First, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These are known for containing healthy fats that many studies associate with a calmer, anti-inflammatory effect in the body. Try to enjoy them a couple of times a week. Second, colorful fruits and vegetables. Berries, cherries, leafy greens, broccoli, and bright peppers are packed with the natural compounds your body loves. A good rule of thumb: the more color on your plate, the better. Third, olive oil, nuts, and seeds. A drizzle of good olive oil, a small handful of walnuts or almonds. These are simple, satisfying additions that work with your body instead of against it. And finally, don't forget the simplest one of all: water. Staying well hydrated helps everything in your body work more smoothly, including the cushioning around your joints. Here's how easy this can look in a single day. Breakfast: oatmeal with a handful of berries. Lunch: a fresh salad with grilled salmon and olive oil. Dinner: baked chicken with roasted vegetables. Snack: a small handful of nuts. Simple, filling, and gentle on your joints. And remember, you don't have to change everything overnight. That's the mistake people make, and it's why they give up. Just pick one food from our list to cut back on this week and add one good food in its place. Small steps, repeated, are what truly change how you feel. So now I'd love to hear from you. Out of those three foods, processed meats, sugar, or fried foods, which one surprised you the most? Which one is the hardest for you to give up? Let me know down in the comments. I read them, and I love hearing your stories. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing. I share simple, practical tips like this every single week, made especially for those of us who want to feel our very best after 60. Take good care of yourself, and your joints will thank you.